बच्चे, welcome to your English class. बच्चे, in the previous two classes or videos we talked about the present indefinite tense and present continuous tense. We talked about the uses, we talked about the helping verbs, clear, of those tenses. Just a quick review of those tenses. The first was the present indefinite tense, and the uses were that we use the present indefinite tense for actions which are repeated daily, or for habitual things or actions, and for universal facts. Then we talked about the present continuous tense, and in present continuous tense we talked about that this tense is used for the actions which are in process or which are continued even at the time of your speaking. So that is present continuous tense. Present indefinite tense has the helping verb do and does. Do is supposed to be used with the plural subject, and does is with the singular. Same present continuous, we're having two helping verbs, that is and are. Is supposed to be used with the singular subject, and are is supposed to be used with the plural subject. And then we have am for present continuous tense, that is used with the first person pronoun I am. Clear, bache? So that was a quick review of the previous two tenses. Today we are going to talk about the present perfect tense. First of all, we are going to talk about the uses of present perfect tense, that in which situations are we going to use the present perfect tense, or for which actions are we going to use the present perfect tense. So the very first use is for actions which happen at an unstated indefinite time in the past. The exact time is not important. For actions which happen in the recent past, for such actions we use the present perfect tense. Recent past means that the actions which are recently completed, but we don't know about the exact timings. For such actions we use the present perfect tense. Clear? For example, they have bought a new house. Now when did they buy it? We don't know. Clear? When the time is not mentioned. The important thing is that they have bought a house, they own a house now, and we don't know that when did they buy. Clear? So for the actions which are completed in the past recently, for such actions we use the present perfect tense. I have been to France twice. Yes, this is another use of the present perfect tense. It's talking about your experience, whether you have done something or you haven't done something. Clear? So this person is talking that I have been to France twice, that I have gone or visited France twice, but when, we don't know. Clear? So bache, these were the first two uses of the present perfect tense. Clear? Acha ji. Now look at the another example of the same, that the present perfect tense is used for the actions completed in the past, but we don't know about the timing. See, he has broken his arm. The exact time is not mentioned. What is important is the fact that his arm is broken. Clear, bache? So over here, this is the first use of the present perfect tense, that we use the present perfect tense for actions which are completed in the past and we don't know about the timings or the exact timings of that action. Clear? Like in the previous example we read about they have bought a new house. Clear? That was the one of the use. And then in the second other example is he has broken his arm. The time is not mentioned. The important thing is the action, that he has broken his arm or his arm is broken. Clear, bache? Okay ji. The tailors have bought a new boat. Example of the same use, that we use present perfect tense for actions which started in the past, which completed in the past, and we don't know about the exact timings of that actions. The tailors means tailor's brother or tailor's family. They have bought a new boat. The exact time is unimportant, or it's not mentioned or unknown. What is important is the fact that they now own a boat. So bache, the first use, I hope it's clear, that we use the present perfect tense for actions which are completed in the past and we don't know the exact timings of that. Clear? Now the second use is we use the present perfect tense for action which started in the past and are still continuing in the present. So another use is that we use the present perfect tense for actions which started in the past and are still going on in the present. For such action we use the present perfect tense. Clear? Like for example, I have known Mary for 10 years. Now over here, see, I have known Mary for 10 years. This is an example of the use that we use the present perfect tense for actions which started in the past and are still continued in the present. For such actions, we also use the present perfect tense. And the example is, I have known Mary for 10 years. So it means that they met 10 years ago and they are still friends, or they still know each other. Clear? So this is that the action started in the past and it's still continued. For example, if you have a friendship with someone and it's been 11 years of that friendship, so आप कहोगे that we became friends, we are friends for 10 years. It means that in the past you became friend and still you are friend and it's been 10 years of your friendship. Clear बच्चे? Okay, other example is, I have worked here for 4 years. Now this action started in the past, 4 years have been passed and still that person is working over here. Clear? So it's the use that we use the present perfect tense for actions which started in the past and are still continuing in the present. See, I have worked here for 4 years. It means I started working here for 4 years ago and I still work here. Clear बच्चे? See, they have been friends for 20 years. So they met each other 20 years ago. Now they are adult and still they are friends. So then is the past and now is the present. So it is an example of the use that for actions which started in the past and are still continuing in the present, we use the present perfect tense. Clear बच्चे? They met 20 years ago and now 20 years are passed, still they are friends. अच्छा, Rachel has had the dog for 2 years. Now she is owning this dog, or she is having this dog for 2 years. Means 2 years ago she took this dog and still she is having, 2 years are passed and still she is having this dog. So it means the action started in the past and it is still continued in the present. Okay बच्चे, another use of present perfect tense is, we use the present perfect tense for actions which have recently finished and their result are visible in the present. So this is the third use of present perfect tense, that we use present perfect tense for actions which are recently finished and their result is visible in the present. For example, like you can even observe the result of that action in the present. For example, Tom has just painted the fence. So this action is recently finished, अभी ख़त्म हुआ है, and still its result could be seen. How? See, in the bracket it's written, he has just finished painting. The paint on the fence is still wet. Look at her. She is sad. She has failed the exam. Now recently she has got to know that she has failed the exam and she is sad. So we use the present perfect tense for actions which recently finished, जो अभी ख़त्म हुए हैं, and you are sure of that action that is being finished and completed and its result can be seen in the present. See, another example of that use, she has picked a lot of apples. The apples are in the basket, means this action is recently completed, so the action is finished. She has just washed her hair. She has now wrapped her hair in a towel, so the action is finished and its result can be seen that her hairs are still wrapped in the towel. अच्छा बच्चे, in present perfect tense, this is very important, we use for and since. Clear? So you have to understand the difference of for and since. See, Agnes has been a teacher for 10 years. And the other is, Paul has had his dog since last month. So, and Michael hasn't swum since last summer. So what is the difference between since and for? बच्चे, for is used for those actions जिसका आपको exact duration पता हो. Clear? Like for example, I have worked here for 10 years. Sorry, फॉर इज़ यूज फॉर एक्शंस जिसका आपको ड्यूरेशन नहीं पता हो बट यू नो द टाइम पीरियड. एग्जैक्ट टाइम आपको नहीं पता बट यू नो द टाइम पीरियड. फॉर सच एक्शंस वी यूज फॉर. Like for example, Agnes has been a teacher for 10 years. Now we don't know exactly that when did she, we don't know the date and time that when did she start the teaching, but we know the time period of that action, that she has been a teacher for 10 years. So for is used for such actions जिसका हमें we don't know the exact timings of that action but we know the time period कि इतने अरसे के लिए इसने काम किया है. Otherwise अगर होता if we did know the exact date, so we can say that Agnes has been a teacher since 1999. Clear? ये since. See in the next sentence, Paul has had his dog since last month. अब over here the exact timing is known that last month he got this. Clear? I have been a teacher since 2014. Clear? I have been teaching here since 2014. So since आप तब यूज़ करते हो the exact time या exact date आपको पता. For example, I am sitting in this room since 6 a.m. So over here you know the exact time. But if for example I have forgotten the time and I just know the time period that I have been sitting in this room for 6 hours, over here I do know the duration, the time period, but I don't know the exact time कि I was sitting, I started sitting over here 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Clear? So for such actions then we use since जिसकी हमें exact date और time पता हो. But for the action जिसकी हमें सिर्फ duration या time period पता हो, we use the for. Clear? अच्छा बच्चे, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द सेंटेंस. अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस जिसको आप पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस भी कहते हो, दैट इज़ यू यूज़ द सब्जेक्ट, हेल्पिंग वर्ब, द वर्ब. क्लियर? मेन वर्ब जो होता है. आई हैव ईटन. नाउ आई इज़ द फर्स्ट पर्सन प्रोनाउन बट यू विल यूज़ द हेल्पिंग वर्ब हैव. You have eaten. He has eaten. She has eaten. It has eaten. We have eaten. You have eaten. They have eaten. These are all the positive sentences. And you must have noticed बच्चे कि with the singular subject जहाँ पे he, she, it है, helping verb has is being used. Clear? Has. But with the plural subject जहाँ पे plural subject where there is we and they, we have eaten and they have eaten, it's a plural subject, so we will use have. So keep it in mind, from present perfect tense we have two helping verbs, that is has and have. Has is used with the singular and have is used with the plural. Clear बच्चे? I and you first person pronoun and second pronoun के साथ भी we use have instead of has. अच्छा, in order to make the sentence negative, आप has और have के साथ you will put not. I haven't eaten, आप simply I have not eaten भी लिख सकते हो. Here it's the contraction. You haven't eaten, he hasn't eaten, she hasn't eaten. आप इस तरह लिखते हो, he has not eaten, she has not eaten, we have not eaten. Here this is the negative form. In order to make a sentence negative, you have to add not with has or have. अच्छा जी. Now in order to make a sentence interrogative, I said to you people that in the very start of these classes that in order to make any sentence into a form of a question, or in order to make any sentence an interrogative sentence, you have to take the helping verb into the very start of the sentence. That is, have I eaten, have you eaten, has he eaten, has she eaten, has it eaten, have we eaten, have they eaten. Clear? So in order to make the sentence interrogative, you will take has and have into the very start of the sentence, and at the end, as definitely it's a question sentence, so you have to put a question mark. Clear बच्चे? अच्छा जी. Say the past participle of the verbs. Clear? Keep it in mind बच्चे, in present perfect tense we have the helping verb has and have, and with has and have we use the third form of verb. Clear? See, like a first example is see है, इसका second form है saw, and then the third form is seen. Clear? Cut, cut, cut. They have the same first, second and third form. Work, worked, worked. Leave, left. Bring, brought, brought. Clear? Swim, swam, swum. So third form use होगा. That's why swum is written instead of swam. Clear? Buy, bought, bought. Drink, drank, drunk. But we will use drunk because drunk is the third form. Go, went, gone. Third form. So bache, that is just to tell you that in present perfect tense, has and have are used as a helping verb, and we use the third form of the verb, main verb. Clear bache? I hope it's clear. Still it's not clear, you can put a question into your group. Thank you bache. Have a blessed day.